I'm having problems seeing it. There we go. Should auto load then. Let's just double check. Yep, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trilogy. Here we go. They'll expand the screen, which I really like that, how they do that. Oops, but that I don't like. There we go. There, criminal scum. So our cats are off downstairs watching Cat TV right now. They broke a TV set this past day. Well, now they have their own broken TV set to watch Cat TV. Anything you want to say about Phoenix Wright?
Objection.
Okay, notice who's playing right now. And I'll tell you all, Chad isn't, I mean, he doesn't dislike, right? Is that kind of it? You don't dislike Phoenix Wright games. It's just not your favorite.
It's okay. Watching Game Grumps do some of them was entertaining, especially the voices, and
True.
it's quirky.
It's very quirky. The judge, as mentioned yesterday, I think it was Tooch mentioned, the judge is very incompetent. If that's a word. If that's a word you could use, incompetent would definitely describe the judge. And letting people testify after they sat in the courtroom or changing their testimony again and again and again just never seems to make any sense to me at all. But I think we're ready to roll. So we're now going to go to trial, and we're going to try to save Edgeworth. So let's go on with episode 4, Turnabout, Goodbyes, the final day of the trial. We haven't got Edgeworth completely out of the woods yet. And we found out the prosecuting attorney might be involved in this crime. So that's going to make it even harder to win this case. And we need to stop Edgeworth from saying he shot his dad. So a lot of hard going on. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Gus.
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Got it. This is it. Judgment Day.
Terminator walks in. Not that one. Get out.
Get out. Yeah, truly. Judgment Day, but not. There isn't a song called Judgment Day, too, right? I'm pretty sure there
Your
is.
son make one like that or something along those lines.
Okay. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Wow! Why did he make that noise? What is that noise? Wow!
Talking about wargs.
Wargs! Like what, Star Wars?
No, wargs. I think that's.
Oh, that's
like the
Next
wolf things.
Generation, right?
No,
Oh, that's
like,
Worf.
That's Worf. The wargs, aren't they like the thing that like the orcs ride or something like that?
Oh, maybe. Check it out and find out for us. Wargs.
Ah, gotcha.
Phew. Takes that off the screen. Definitely. That thing's like 8 years old now.
No. Did you check your mic?
Yeah. Good morning, Medicine Hat. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. And once again, we're going through Phoenix Wright. We are made it to the final. Wargs are those wolf-like creatures in the Lords of the Rings.
That's what I was
Okay,
thinking.
you two nerds, go ahead and enjoy.
Hey, Winkers was just watching the Hobbit.
She is.
I told her like, hey, I think we have the classic cartoon version from the 70s on DVD.
We also have the DVD.
That's what I just said.
Both. We have both on DVD, actually.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, if you
she's
mean the
watching
live
it on
action,
streaming, I
yeah.
think.
If you mean the live action one, yeah, I think we might have those on.
Oh, hooray for Phoenix Wright.
Yeah.
What does this mean? Arr!
I completed Dig Dig Dino over this past week, though. Just yesterday, that was on the play date.
What's the big deal? Cartoon Hobbit is pretty good.
Yeah, I if I watch it, it probably looks like, yeah, I'm very familiar with this style, or it looks familiar. I might have seen the cartoon version at some point. I'd have to, I'm pretty sure I've seen something.
We've seen the cartoon version. We've
I'd have to go watch
watched it.
I don't think it's super duper long. I think it might
No.
be under an hour and a half. Which
Yeah.
you think about, I'd probably have to go sit down and watch the whole thing to see how they condense the whole story into that amount of time. But of course, it's animation, which is expensive and a lot of work. Mm-hmm. Versus the, hey, let's make 3 movies out of a book. I'm like,
Yeah, but were they really wrong in making the 3 movies?
all the extra stuff they threw in that's not part of the book? Yeah.
Come on, get down. We don't need to be up there. Okay.
So, I mean, if they're keeping true to it, yeah. That's what I call. I know I have a VHS copy around here somewhere. Nice. Yeah, we don't have too many VHS tapes around. I think I still have a box of some older stuff, but it's more like, here's just a couple of specific things that I enjoyed, or if I think I have a couple like bootleg concerts and stuff like that, or if it's a movie that never made it to DVD or anything, like the movie High Strung. I've never seen a DVD or a streaming version of it. That was a movie that had Jim Carrey as a small role in it. I think it was before Ace Ventura or right around that time. So that's kind of how they advertised it on the box.
I even think I saw High Strung on one of the streaming movie channels like the other day.
I'd be curious if they've brought it over, because I know
It was,
I think it was
I'm
about
positive
11.
that's what I was seeing. I was trying to
Okay.
remember which one it was, but it was definitely High Strung.
because I know, like, when I looked, we're talking 11 years ago, I think there was a bad copy on YouTube or something, but
I agree with Chad. It might have been able to support 2 movies. I know that was the
Yeah.
original intent, but when I expanded to 3, it just felt so bloated and
Yeah.
unnecessary.
yeah, I mean, all the extra stuff, like two, and if they're trying to just keep it really true to the story, and if you're really trying to put everything into it, like, okay, that could make sense. Either that or you do like I mean, granted, they wanted to have like big theatrical release. Otherwise, you do kind of like a TV miniseries or something where you can have 8 episodes or whatever.
Just
Because
trying to get in your...
on Cinemassacre there was a big video where James went through and analyzed each of like the adaptations of Frankenstein, and saying which ones are the closest to the book. And I think he kind of came down to it was like, I think it was a TV miniseries or something like that, which was closest, the type of thing where you can extend it out to multiple hours rather than saying let's condense everything into a 2-hour movie.
He said it felt like the choice was made for financial reasons and not for storyteller reasons.
Maybe it was like, hey, if we think we can bring in the money.
And if that, yeah, I mean, I'm sure that has a lot of bearing, actually.
Oh, that's interesting. High strung. I mean, you can see it's like, okay, that's different than the copy. Steve Odekirk and Tom Wilson. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. And there was Fred Willard played the insurance agent in High Strung. Yeah, that's interesting. It's a different
cover.
Different cover than what we have.
Yeah.
Now let's see if the dark comedy. I had to watch. Janie Lane.
Yeah. Volume.
Yeah, okay. And there's Jim Carrey at the very end because they probably don't want to give away his role.
Yeah.
But when you see his character's name, it sort of gives it away.
Yeah, and also he only had a small cameo in it.
Yeah, but the movie's called High Strung from the early 90s. What did it say, 92 or something? Let's see. Yeah, 1992. I think it's one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. It's effectively this dude that just complains about everything and anything, and it's loosely strung by a plot, and you don't really kind of get to it until the very end, where it's Jim Carrey's part finally kind of ties into everything. So, but I mean, it could almost be done more as a stand-up routine in certain ways.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of great bits. I mean, the guy just, complaining about, a fly ends up in his cereal, and, so he's complaining about flies. He complains about smokers. He complains about dumb contestants on game shows.
Mail.
Complains about mail, noisy neighbors.
No pets. Cardboard cats, cardboard dogs.
Yeah, he has a cardboard dog.
He's a comic book, so Happy the Clam type of thing.
He does. He has made children's books and stuff like that. Yeah.
So anyway, what's the big deal? What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick.
Sorry.
I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. That's what happened. We got stunned by Von Karma. Anyway, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, that looks...
Yeah.
I guess that's her determined face, but...
Thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum, as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Wonder if you can plead the fifth. Whoa! Well, what are you doing? Sorry? I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. If you get stunned by a stun gun, does the electricity stay in your body for a while and you could shock someone else?
Did she get stunned?
Yes.
Okay, I think...
Full voltage. They all did. They both did, actually.
Oh, okay. I don't think so.
I don't either. I don't know. I've never been stunned by a stun gun, thank God. But
probably don't want to either.
No. I've been I've gotten a zap from like a light socket.
Yeah. I've had that from a lamp socket. That was not fun.
No. I even had where my fingers got like black from it.
Oh, I had fun little thing I learned, I think about a week ago, is that the newer like LED light bulbs, unlike like incandescent bulbs or CFLs, they don't just go out. They kind of start gradually dying. And I was noticing with a couple of our lights and stuff, there were some that we had that were actually dimmable lights, and it seemed like these seem to be kind of dimmer than they used to be, but maybe it's just my eyes, maybe it's just a certain type. And then we even had a couple of other lights around the house that seemed like if I adjusted them, so I was wondering if it was just a loose connection or something.
These two, we've had them in there for about 5 or 6 years now.
And I was wondering if, there's just kind of the connection was going bad or something. And because sometimes if I just kind of adjust them, they would light up again. But then it read like, yeah, that's actually kind of a sign of an LED light bulb starting to go out, that it's getting dimmer, it's flickering, it's not necessarily staying on. And so a couple of the lights, then I was like, okay, I'll just put in a new bulb. And once I did, like, it just like night and day. It's like, oh, That was the problem. Because I actually had one that was outside that I swapped it out for Halloween. I put in a different colored light bulb, and then when I put in the original again, it was really kind of like not always turning on. I was kind of wondering if it was just that socket was kind of having issues or something. And once I put in that new bulb, it's been great. So
yeah, the light was suddenly really bright. So Medicine Hat said, well, you can build up a static charge by rubbing your feet on the carpet and then touching a doorknob. So kind of.
yeah, but I mean that discharges it at that point.
But how long does it stay in your body? Doesn't it immediately like pop out? So that's a question for Siri. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. I don't know how we would defend her if anything happened to someone. Say if they had like a pacemaker or something in there. Whoa, yeah, pal. Oh, yeah, it electrocuted Gumshoe too. What's gotten into that girl? She's electrifying. Detective Gumshoe? Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. It took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie.
What?
Yogi Yanni is the guy who said anyway, why would he want revenge on Eggsworth if he couldn't even remember his past? Von Karma wants revenge on the son of his enemy. He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. We're in the trial. December 28th, 10 a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 3. This is the 4th day of trial, and usually trials are done in 3 days there. So we had to go to the 4th day because the witness, who is the murderer, ran away. They had to go catch him. Court is now in session for the trials of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready. Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's effort, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
We're going to cut him up into a cross-exam.
So I'm kind of wondering why Von Karma said that for the defense to cross-examine him as much as we can. Please bring the witness in, because yesterday's trial, he comes in and tells us it's going to be done in 3 minutes. And of course it took longer, took at least 15 to 20. And for me, it actually took an hour. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. So usually he wants to snap and hurry up. Ladies and the gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident.
Yeah. Is this like that little booger boy from Wind Waker growing up?
Kind of. It could be him, and he's down by a lake, so it's possible. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness. Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. Certainly did. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony.
Everybody badgering the poor judge.
Why I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Why I left court. I'm really sorry about leaving yesterday like I did. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and you realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away.
Because what just happened can happen.
What?
Yeah,
AAA has 60,000 service vehicles on the road. Can you help
What the hell?
expect
The accident one or something. Right.
Okay.
I was like, that's some weird blurb or something.
I thought it was a blurb too, but that's okay. We'll treat it like a blurb. It was a blurb, all right. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do, both Von Karma and Yanni Yogi.
He's like just vibing, man.
But I wasn't running away or nothing.
That's a double negative.
Then why did you leave?
To get some food for Polly.
You're just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking? If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Food?
Or your pet.
Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in big peck shops downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack? Well, I kind of got lost, you see. The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Well, someone did. The idiot judge believed it.
I guess then when you talk to Gumshoe, what he has to say, but...
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. You lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, it seems like it. Then how could you know you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. The witness has testified quite clearly he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. So, do I have proof at this point? How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness, please continue. I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright.
What? Can you say again?
This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. I have to prove he's lying about his memory.
Paulie's testimony.
Okay, right. Otherwise, so I'm going to go back to the 4th and 5th. Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
No.
Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or therefore into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with the case and no motive. Both these statements are lies. Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi? That name seems familiar.
Yogi Berra?
Somebody came in and said Yoga Berra. I said, no, AC White Raven, not yoga. And then Mike said, Yogi Bear. I said, no, boo-boo. No picnic basket for you. But I used to be able to do a better imitation. I can't do it anymore. Oh.
Goes to me $20.
Yanni Yogi from the DL-6 incident. Ooh. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was of such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has clear motive. Objection. Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This witness is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go. Nick!
Go to 5 guys.
How are you going to prove it? How are you going to prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. What? Why? The witness has no fingerprints. Really? What? What? No fingerprints? Or you see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. I know what I'm gonna do. No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are we gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. And that's exactly what I was going to do. But I didn't want to do it out of turn. Cross-examine his parrot? What? Well, what is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up?
You can take him out too?
Yeah. On my proposal? Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot, Polly.
Wake up, Polly! I have a nice cuttlefish for you.
Order.
Wakey.
I wonder if we have any Monty Python from that parrot sketch. Ah, dang. But Blurp might. Blurp is a little cooler when it comes to this stuff. I've noticed Tangia is so new that it doesn't have many, but Blurp has been around for a while, so let's see. Why my Blurp was off anyway. Usually it's on all the time. Yeah, so let's see.
Oh, there's a pet shop.
Do you see the pet shop?
Right.
This one dead parrot.
This parrot is no more. It has ceased to be. It's expired and gone to meet its maker.
That's great. This is an ex-parrot.
This is an ex-parrot.
Shrubbery.
Richard.
Oh no, that's not it.
Whatever that was.
I don't know, some Monty Python thing.
Break the law and run away. Baby, run away, away. When danger is its ugly head, he bravely turns his tail and it breaks the law.
It was
I love
interesting.
it.
Yeah, it was last week we watched some documentaries about Monty Python. It was interesting hearing the stories from their surviving members of that time. I think it came out 2006, 2009 or something.
Yeah, it was
like
old.
that.
It was older. Definitely.
Yeah, so it
I mean,
was-
someone who was dead is dead now. It
Yeah,
was not
Terry,
dead yet. Gilliam?
no, not Terry Gilliam.
Jones.
Jones or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, he's passed away since then.
I have one more.
I'm not prepared to pursue my line of inquiry any further, as it is getting too silly.
Quite agree. Silly. Right, get on with it.
Okay, we're going to get on with it. Thank you very much. Okay, Graham.
Chapman.
Huh?
Thank you, Graham Chapman.
Yeah. Thank you, Graham Chapman. We're going to get on with it.
Yeah, in Conquest of Camelot, there's a great little spot. Like if you're in the treasury, you type Ham and Jam and Spam-a-Lot. 3 knights come out doing the sort of the Knights of the Round Table ditty.
We
and then
featured
it says, RIP Graham Chapman, because that would have been right around that time. Mm-hmm. So it was a great little Easter egg. I was reading in my Uncranked magazine, which is about like Playdate games, and a bunch of the developers for Game Jam were interviewed and asked, like, were there any Easter eggs added into your games or anything? And for most people, especially with a Game Jam, you don't have time for things like that. In my game, One-Armed Space Band, I kind of had a Monty Python related Easter egg that you go to the credits scene, and at the very end, when it reaches the very end, the little Monty Python foot comes down and squashes the credits, and it's playing the same John Philip Sousa march during that, which is what opens up Flying Circus. Mm-hmm. Classic.
Yeah, it's great. Anyway, okay. So order. Oh, well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Objection. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested. Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready